Connie Brown Designs. Stephanie is visiting my studio today to help everyone understand more about the process that I do for my custom countertops and tables. And I'm so excited to be part of Living Green because they have the same philosophy that I do, that we need to do something about landfills and transportation costs and off-gassing, things like that, some of the problems with traditional countertops. So what's really unique about this decorative concrete overlay system is that it can actually go over an existing counter if you're not changing the basic layout of it. So if you're keeping the same design, we could go right over an existing countertop. If not, it's also wonderful for new build or over existing furniture. So we start out with what's called MDO, and it's a product that's used whenever water is involved. So we use MDO when it's around sinks. You can actually just use plywood if it's for backsplashes or for a laundry room countertop that didn't have a sink. So I start out with my surface, my working surface, and a cementatious material. I use 4 coats of a cementatious bonding material. It actually comes in a powder, and I brush on and then trowel on 4 coats, and it will bond to absolutely anything from metal, glass, porcelain tiles, wood, MDO. So I get a nice, flat, wonderful surface to work with. And we can do, this is when I put in the edges, and we can do a straight flat edge, or we can do a great looking chiseled edge. Your choice. Once that's done, then I can do my decorative element. And I work with diatomaceous earth colors. So all the colors are custom done. Can literally create any color that you have in the palette that you're working with. So I'll either paint on, I'll use my color in the acrylic and move colors around. I can make things look like marble. I can make things pretty much look like whatever you want. We can add elements. We'll go over here and I'll show you. We can add aggregates to it. We can add gold foil, silver foil. We can add design elements. We can actually do a marble design. We can make it look just like a concrete countertop. Experimenting with adding more of a terrazzo look. This might be a good point to just show you some of the other variations. We can embed logos or leaves. This is an example of how incredible this material is. This is a piece of metal, sheet metal, and the depth of that is actually paint, which is really surprising. Here's a larger sample of a countertop. This is, I've done several of full installations of these, and they're absolutely beautiful. The color can be adjusted according to your palette. So it can be something that's very simple, to something quite elaborate with a lot of depth, where this terracotta color looks like it's floating on the surface.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
We can use acrylic with lights behind it. This would be really interesting as a water fountain, or as a kitchen cabinet clear door with a light behind it.
Yeah.
Should be great. This is a linen look that would be great in a bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually embed, these are real flowers that are in this one.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And this is a metallic look, and this is gorgeous. This has lots of gold leaf and a design element in it as well. And the finishes can be something that a very flat, matte finish.
Mm-hmm.
This is a copy of an old Italian stone table
It's beautiful.
that sold for $15,000, and I made a copy for a client that looks very similar to that.
It's amazing, and it feels almost like concrete. This one does.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
finish. And then this is similar to the piece that is in the Living Green store in Montecito.
It's like a Carrara marble.
And
similar.
here you can see the element where we can actually do any edge. So you can choose any decorative edge. And in real stone, this costs an absolute fortune to have something hand chiseled. I don't even know if they could do that rope finish. Maybe they could.
And then maybe you could talk a little bit about durability.
The durability, let me, actually I'm going to show and tell because it's, you can imagine this stone countertop, and you take a hammer
Do it again. Oh my gosh.
and nothing happens.
That is unbelievable.
Nothing happens to
Not
us.
a scratch.
So it is very durable. It's scratch resistant. It's stain proof. There's not really any surface that's scratch proof. Almost all the surfaces that I know of, you need to use your wooden cutting board for your knives, or it wears your knives out. It's good for indirect heat up to 500 degrees. For cleaning purposes, you don't use an abrasive cleaner. You use, you just use Windex, or not Windex, we need to use the biodegradable
Right.
product that you can get from Living Green. It's very simple to take care of. It's waterproof. One of the huge advantages on a lot of the projects I've done is that there are no seams. Is if you have a countertop that has the L-shaped or continues, I actually do it on site, so the whole surface is done without a seam, which has a wonderful look.
That's fantastic.
Really great look. And we can match the design